This July, I had a chance to take a little trip to North Carolina to visit some of the in-laws in the western part of the state, but I had always wanted to take a trip to eat some barbecue, so this is that video. Flew into Raleigh and immediately went to the Sam Jones barbecue location in Raleigh. Brand new building. I think this is their newest location. It was really nice. Got to meet the pitmaster there and get a nice little tour and had a great little lunch. This place is great. It's pretty kind of standard for a modern barbecue place. You know, they have a lot of different stuff on the menu. It's not just kind of old school like Skylight Inn, which we'll get to later. But I started with a whole hop IPA, Sam Jones whole hop, whole hog IPA. I love the little flags there. They got a bunch of different sauces. Also had me a cheer wine, and then they brought out some food. Had some pork belly burn ends. This is a little bit more of a new school thing. Great mac and cheese. You got that fine chopped slaw, that really thin cornbread, nice crispy corner piece. Chicken was great. The ribs were cooked well, but that whole hog is what I am here for, and man, it was delicious. Ribs were cooked really well. Nice bite through, nice smoke ring, nice tenderness, nice sweetness. But really the whole hog was boss there. And the Sam Jones whole hop IPA was really good too. Moving in to check out the pit room here at Sam Jones Raleigh. Adam, the pit master, showing me around here. They do the hogs on the BQs, but they do everything else like those ribs and the pork belly burn ends and chickens, I think, on this rotisserie boiler, which nothing wrong with. Very good cooker. Rotisseries are very popular these days, and they're cranking out some really good food on it. Here's a peek at some of the hogs cooking. I think I was there on a Sunday, so they were only cooking one hog for the next day for Monday. But these direct BQ pits are familiar to anyone who has seen Sam Jones at any sort of barbecue festival in the past few years. That's where the coals come out of their burn barrel, their built-in burn barrel, and this is where you put the wood into. Really nice function and feature of that is that a lot of the heat from the fire stays outside of the pit room. And here's a little peek at their walk-in, hanging some hogs, and transition to a new barbecue place. Frankie and Dada went out to check out Up in Smoke BBQ. This is right near Newland, Linville Falls area, and this is just like a little food truck that was set up outside of a gas station. It was, it was fine. They don't really have any kind of Instagram or any real like online presence or anything, but just a good barbecue joint there to serve their community. Had these glazy ribs, a little under seasoned for my taste, but they were nice and tender. And I think we also had some pulled pork. Again, it was fine. Leaves a little something to be desired, to be honest. But not bad for a little truck outside of a gas station. Frankie enjoyed it plenty. Like having a little Frankie and Dada day. We also did some trout fishing that day, but we were unsuccessful. And the last stop of this trip was Skylight Inn in Ayden, North Carolina, and to be honest, it was one of the best barbecue experiences of my life. You can tell when you walk into places like this the impact they have on the community and the history that that kind of place holds for its community. Got to see him chop up some fresh hog. It was, of course, fantastic. The entire restaurant is decorated with the history of the family and just everything that this entire family has gone through to make some of the best and most historic and most delicious barbecue in the country. This is real tradition. And you can taste it in every bite. This cornbread was even better than the one at Sam Jones in Raleigh. This chopped fresh hog, seasoned perfectly, little bits of crispy skin, the smoky flavor of the charcoal. Every single thing on this plate was so simple and so good. This warm meringue banana pudding, the chopped slaw, the beans, And then I got to see where the magic happens. This is their newer pit room. Has some BQs in there and then one older pit that is bricked in like that. The other pit room is a little bit bigger. Look at the size of that fire. Oh my god. It was so hot in here, to be honest. It was July, the humidity was up, but look at these pigs. This is exactly how they've done it for years and years, for generations. Not changing anything, just keeping it simple with pork and salt. This is the old pit room. Pitmaster was saying that when all of these pits are fired around like Thanksgiving or holiday time, it can get up to 180 in there. Huge wood pile. I think there's a tobacco field behind there. And this was a hell of a barbecue trip. Thank you Skylight Inn. Thank you Sam Jones, Michael Letchworth, Will at Skylight Inn. Thank you Pitmaster, Adam, and Raleigh, and everyone else. Cheers.